Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Leonardo Dicaprio has devoted much of his life to environmentalism and the protection of this planet, and now he's being honored for that. In this video, we are taking a look at Leonardo Dicaprio having his own type of tree. Number 5. A tree in Cameroon.
I stand before you not as an expert, but as a concerned citizen.
While many of you might know Leonardo for his excellent acting, he has other hobbies outside of Hollywood as well. One of those is helping the environment of this planet in any way he can. He has put in so much effort that he now has a whole species of tree named in his honor. This was done very recently when a new species was discovered in the Ibo forest in Cameroon. This small 4-meter tree was officially named Preemptive Dicaprio.
Are we not being clear? We're trying to tell you.
Even though this is a small gesture that has been made, one of the great things about the actor is that he isn't in this for the praise. He has long been involved in the sustainable movement, and there is a very specific reason why that particular tree was named in his honor. So let's dive into that, shall we? Number 4. Reason for the honor.
It's not that we're not listening, we're just not taking the necessary action.
Are we not being clear?
Aside from the obvious reason regarding his monumental efforts in spearheading the environmental cause, he was also deeply involved in stopping the logging that was about to happen in the very forest that now has a tree named after him. He had spread awareness about this, and as a result, the people that were planning on destroying the forest have halted their planning. One of the people that has publicly praised Leonardo's efforts is Dr. Martin Creek. He said that Leonardo Dicaprio was crucial when it came to stopping the logging in the forest. Dr. Martin, a senior researcher at the Royal Botanic Garden in southwest London, is one of the few people that are extremely knowledgeable about this subject matter. So his praise goes a long way in proving just how important Leonardo was for this particular area. Number 3. Save from extinction.
Of what scientists have been telling us for the last few decades, and it's almost happening to the exact year and date. I remember talking.
In this day and age, there are a lot of people that are raising awareness about a lot of things. So why did Leonardo's efforts stand out from the rest? Well, one reason for this particular praise is that without his campaigning and his voice, some of the species in the forest could have gone extinct.
Film to make, it's in a lot of ways brings a mirror to our entire culture and how we deal with bad news.
It has been estimated that if logging operations had been allowed to start, there were several plants and animal species that could have been completely wiped out from this planet. With this context, it is really easy to understand why Leonardo is receiving so much praise from so many people. Number 2. Preemptive Celebrations.
And our inability to hear and listen to scientific truth.
While the work done by him and a lot of other people is sure to save the environment of that forest for the foreseeable future, some are skeptical about it. One of those voices is Dr. Martin himself, who we talked about previously. While he has been showering Leonardo Dicaprio with praise, he is also staying vigilant by reminding the people who are listening that this victory might just be a stay of execution. One of the reasons for this claim might be that once the news dies down about this forest and the surrounding landscape, the people who were planning on logging the forest might resume their activities. It is obvious that the people bent on destroying a forest aren't going to stay silent for very long. This is a good reminder to always be on the lookout for such activities, no matter who is speaking up about them. Number 1. Don't be indifferent.
Much like the inundation of news on climate change, a lot of people don't want to hear it, and making a film about it.
Even after so much campaigning, Leonardo isn't staying still when it comes to the battle of shielding the environment. This is evident by his tweet stating that indifference is not an option. He also added that we should be listening to scientists about the climate crisis. He was referring to both the looming threat of climate change and promoting his new movie, Don't Look Up. In the recent past, one major theme of his movies has been climate change, and his latest was no different. It used the analogy of a comet that was headed right to Earth as a replacement for climate change. In the movie, he tackled the issues that we are facing in this day and age, such as misinformation and no major action being taken by the governments of the world. One of the most eye-opening things about his movie was that it showed just how devastating it would be if we were to do nothing about this threat. This all goes to show just how much he is contributing to the environmental revolution. These were some of the details of Dicaprio having a tree being named after him. In the end, it is good that his efforts are being appreciated, and here's hoping he continues on this path. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye!